Jorge Martin has been crowned the first satellite world champion of the MotoGP era, despite Francesco Bagnaia completing a double victory in the Solidarity Grand Prix of Barcelona title showdown. Martin began the race needing only 9th place even if Bagnaia won. The Pramac Ducati star duly held his nerve and crossed the finish line in a safe third, claiming the title by 10 points over the reigning double champion. Martin will take the number 1 plate with him to Aprilia next year, when Pramac also leaves Ducati to start a new chapter as Yamaha's satellite team. Meanwhile, 2nd place for Marc Marquez gave the Gresini rider 3rd in the World Championship ahead of Enea Bastianini. 1th Grand Prix win for Bagnaia. Bagnaia held his pole advantage into turn 1, but Martin dived into his wheel tracks from the 2nd row of the grid. Marc Marquez passed Martin on the brakes at the start of lap 2, then began a long race in Bagnaia's shadow. Marquez was in a difficult position, eager to leave Gresini with a 4th win, but a pass on Bagnaia would effectively end his future team, and teammates' title chances. Ultimately, Bagnaia remained just out of reach for his 11th Grand Prix victory of the year. Alex Espargaro plays rear gunner. Martin's early tension was eased when good friend Alex Espargaro won a hectic tug-of-war with Bastianini over 4th place, then played a perfect rear gunner for the number 89. A braking mistake dropped Bastianini to 8th. But Espargaro had his hands full against Alex Marquez in the closing stages, the Gresini rider eventually finding a way past. After some tears on the grid, Espargaro thus signed off the final race of a 20-year Grand Prix career with 5th in front of his home fans. Fellow future HRC test rider Takeki Nakagami was also emotional as he brought the curtain down on his full-time MotoGP career with 17th. Bastianini loses 3rd overall, Acosta 5th. Bastianini recovered to 6th and lost the fight with Marquez for 3rd in the standings by 6 points. The Beast will perhaps rue the points given away at Barcelona in May when he refused to serve a long lap penalty. Brad Binder charged from 18th on the grid to 6th, and snatched 5th in the World Championship from future factory KTM teammate Pedro Acosta. Gas Tech 3's Augusto Fernandez finished 19th ahead of an expected switch to Yamaha test riding duties. All riders used the hard front tire except Johan Zarco, medium, but 3 different rear tires were in play. Miguel Oliveira was back in action for his final Trackhouse appearance after missing 5 rounds due to left wrist fractures in Mand Alica. Ducati test rider Michel Pirro was called up to ride in place of VR46's Fabio Di Gianantonio, who recently underwent shoulder surgery.